What's up, guys? Duster McDangles back here with another video. Welcome back to the Pittsburgh Penguins franchise mode rebuild series with Rick Rebuild as the GM. And in today's episode, we're going to be getting into the month of February here after the All-Star / Olympic break and hopefully get into some more victories here in today's episode. But if you guys are new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any future action. We are building the channel here. We're trying to get 500 subscribers by the end of the year. We're right now at 403, 405. We just hit the 400 mark. So be sure to hit that subscribe button and join an NHL community unlike any other. Again, make sure you guys are commenting down below what you guys want to see with the series, with the team, lines, all that good stuff. Let me know down below in the comments and make sure to subscribe. But we only have a few games left here in February. We're away at the Devils, home against the Rangers, and then away at Columbus before we get into some big-time games against the Lightning, Hurricanes. We got the Panthers. They're a big team this year. We got the Islanders. That's going to be a battle. And I think we're going to try to end the episode after the Vegas Golden Knights game to see where we're at that point. But here we are, guys, getting into the simulation again. Crosby, 64 points in 51 games. He is leading the league at this point with points. So hopefully he'll be able to keep that form up as we've got a bunch of games here to end off the month of February as Rust and Subban get the goals. Second period sim, we're down 1 against the Devils. We're going to see what the computer can do, and we end up losing. Okay, Malkin gets the goal, Hughes, Zaka. So we lose to the Devils. That's not what we wanted. Maybe should have hopped into that one, but I had confidence in the computer to try and pull that one out, as we've got a big game here against the Rangers. They're right behind us in points. And we got Rodriguez. I know we re-upped his contract last episode, or re-sent out a contract to him. Smith is going to sign. Heinen's going to sign. Joseph signs. So that gives us more room, and we'll take a look at the contracts here at the end of the episode to be able to see who we're going to re-sign, because I know we're going to have to re-sign our boy Guniarov. He's going to have to be re-signed. So that'll be a tall task, but I think we'll be able to do it with the money that we have saved with a lot of our players as we get into a big game here against the Rangers. First period, we're up 1. Bluger on the goal. Second period sim, still up 1. Third period sim, looks like we're going to overtime. Keandre Miller gets the goal onto Smith, so we'll hop into this one and see if we can come away with some more overtime magic. Trying to find Malkin back. Oh, 2-on-0. This is over. Wow, DeSmith with a big play there. Poke check as Crosby's going to end up with the puck somehow. Crosby trying to get on his horse. We're going to find Malkin. Takes a nice little cut there. Malkin with a semi-breakaway over to Letang. It was there, but Letang still finds it. Malkin trying to get back with the puck. Unable to do so as Carter trying to force Fox around, and we do. We're going to finish Fox off in the corner. Zibanejad in the zone, but Carter's there. Kind of get hosed there by a bad change by the computer. Carter behind the net. Nothing's there. I have the pass button held in right now, but just because we had one for a second. GUENTZEL. We've got a minute left in overtime. Oh my goodness, bad change. Bad change by Carter. Chris Kreider with a chance to win the game. Unable to do so as Teddy Bluger with speed. Trying to get past Trouba. It's fresh off the bench. Teddy Bluger's there. Drives the net, but the Rangers keep that out as Bluger wins it back. Below the goal line. Teddy Bluger with speed. We're going to find Letang. Letang's been out there pretty much the whole time as Bluger. Trying to stuff that. Unable to do so as Kreider. Through the neutral zone. He's going to find Trouba, who's stepping up into the play, but unable to connect. 20 seconds left here in overtime is Teddy Bluger with speed once again. We're going to try and cut to the middle, find Heinen. Shoot that back across, and that misses the net as Letang is going to find Heinen. Heinen out from below the goal line. Heinen with a free shot on Shesterkin. As each team's going to get a point, and we head to the shootout. I have yet to do an offline shootout all year long, so this will be interesting. We've got to play goalie first. DeSmith against Panarin. That's not good. That was kind of bad. Okay, well, you know, it is what it is. But now we've got the puck. Sidney Crosby. What can we do with it? Just a little backhand, forehand. Ooh, man, the goalie's just going to be all over this thing. I honestly don't think we're going to score here in the shootout against the computer on Superstar. Adam Fox, how is it that they can just come down, do the forehand, backhand, and it works? Like, I don't get that. Malkin has to score to keep this thing alive. Malkin is not going to get it. But it's in the net. You never know. But that's going to be all she wrote for that game against the Rangers. We do get a point out of it. We wanted more, but it is what it is. We're on to the next one against the Blue Jackets. So another tough loss there. First shootout loss that we have played, and we find ourselves now in third place in the division. We've got a big game here against the Blue Jackets. We get a trade offer. We're going to decline. But here we are. Against the Blue Jackets, we need to put a game together. We need to get back in our winning ways here, as we've got an away trip here coming up against the Lightning and Hurricanes. So away at the Blue Jackets, Carter and Crosby on the goals. Second period goes by. Blue Jackets come back. Third period, we lose again. 5-4. That is not good, guys. We are slumping at the worst time right before the trade deadline. Poulin has been injured. That's okay. Honestly, kind of want to get rid of him. He's not the best of overalls or highest of overalls. But hopefully, this little 3-day break before we head to Tampa is going to be something that's going to turn some things around, because we're now in the wild card. We have slid from second all the way down to the wild card. So that's not good. We need a win right here, right now, in a big way. We're up 2-1. Crosby, Dumoulin on the goals. Period 2. Oh, my goodness. We keep blowing second period leads, although we do come back. Thank goodness. Crosby from the half wall. Heinen in front of the net, and we beat the Tampa Bay Lightning 4-3 in Tampa. That is a huge win. Gets us back out of the wild card, and we're right behind the Florida Rangers. This is a log jam of a division at this point, as we've got a game here against the struggling Hurricanes. We need to get something out of this if we want a chance to stay at the top of the division. Period 1 goes 1-1. Joseph Stahl on the goal. Period 2, we're up 2-1. Boyle on the goals. Wow. Period 3, we just fall apart. 5-2 defeat. That is just... Man... We need to make changes, and we might need to make them quick, as, let's see here, 68 points, 65 is the other wild card, and the Lightning are at 63. So we're not out of the woods of not making the playoffs, guys. It's still something that could possibly happen. We need to find lightning in a bottle. We need something. We might have to shake up the team, because the next 3 games are against winning teams. So this next 3-game stretch is going to make or break what we're going to do at the trade deadline, because I'd say this is going to be it for the episode, because I'm sure one of these games we're going to play the third period, depending on the scores. 0-0 after the first, 0-0 after the second. We're going into this game, guys. We're going up against the Florida Panthers. We need these 2 points today, so let's hop into it and see what happens. Big points on the table here, guys, as we get into the third period against the Florida Panthers. Again, we need to at least go 2-1 out of these next 3 games against winning opponents if we want a chance to stay in the playoff hunt, as we're going to try to find the point here with Dumoulin. Trying to find Letang on the one-timer, unable to do so. Up the boards to Malkin. Malkin's going to turn into the zone. Pestered there. I don't even know who's on us, as Malkin, below the goal line, still has the puck somehow, but coughs it up to Barkov. Barkov is flying through the neutral zone, trying to get past Letang, unable to do so. D over there to Dumoulin. We're going to find Malkin. Off to the races. Evgeny Malkin is going to get stood up there on the attacking blue line as the Panthers look to enter the zone. Huberdeau is going to take a shot on target. Rask is going to hold that in the breadbasket as we'll work that up through the neutral zone. Guentzel looking to get into the zone. He does. Jake Guentzel with speed. Coming out wide. Cuts in front of the net. Jake Guentzel. Wow. All over the place. Left and right, but we're going to get a power play. Interesting. Frank Ricciano taking the penalty. I did not see it on the play, as the Panthers actually have Spencer Knight between the pipes. But hey, we've got an opportunity here on the power play to take a 1-0 lead. We have to take full advantage as Joseph is going to shoot that on target. Tipped in and the ref's waving it off. Quick slap shot off the draw. Carter is there. Ooh, he was below the shoulders. I thought that was a clean tip. Jeff Carter, that is 100%. Where's the coach's challenge, sir? That is some garbage right there. I mean, wow, we just got robbed out of a goal right there, guys. Absolutely highway armed robbery, if you ask me. I thought Carter's hands were below his shoulders on that one on the tip. That's just trying to take the one-timer. Hosang there, but the Panthers are able to clear as Joseph is chased down. Kind of a mistake, I think, by the Panthers to do that as Hosang enters the zone. Try to get a little crisscross. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that Carter's tip was waved off because he gets it back right there. I saw him going, got the little crisscross, take the shot on target, far side, look for a juicy rebound. Thankfully, Spencer Knight was gracious enough to literally deflect that right on over to Carter, and we're able to put that into the back of the net for a huge power play goal. A huge 1-0 lead here with 14 minutes left to go in this game. Teddy Bluger, we've got our third line out here. Can we get the draw? We do not. So we lose that to Reinhard Duclair. It's a nice little play. Step up, finds Patrick Hornquist. Hornquist, former Pittsburgh Penguin, almost makes us pay on the mistake as we are not out of the woods just yet. Holy smokes. Rask just bailed us out, guys. Rask on the back door. Bailed us out as Kapanen. Down. Juicy rebound there. Hosang unable to connect. And back and forth we go. Bad step there once again by Joseph. Stay back, son. Stay back. Trying to get this thing working. We're below the goal line. Does he chase us behind? He does. Oh, trying to find Crosby. Where was he going? But who knows? It's okay. Huberdeau. Nice poke there by Dumoulin. Guentzel trying to get that puck out. We do so. Crosby off to the races. Sidney Crosby trying to end the game. Oh, we should have given that to Malkin, but here come the Panthers. We can't dwell on the play we just missed. We got to play some solid defense here as Ekblad looks to regroup, finds Vetrano. He's trying to get into the zone, but Crosby's all over him. Gonna find Guentzel through the neutral zone, finds Crosby. Slow this thing down. We've got 3 minutes left to go in the game. Got to play smart hockey as we got a 1-goal lead as Dumoulin in through the zone. Brian Dumoulin, the defenseman, gets his 4th of the season, flying down the half wall. That does not look like Dumoulin at all in the game. But he flies down, beats Uyghur, pulls up. Ekblad doesn't come over because he's got to watch Guniarov in front. And that is a free goal for Dumoulin, getting his 4th on the season. What an absolute beauty of a play. But we have to be aware that the Panthers are most likely going to pull their goalie in this instance as Carter through the neutral zone. Can we maybe end this game early? Man, those are some juicy rebounds, man. Look for the Panthers to pull their goalie here soon. Achari trying to get into the zone. Guniarov is going to pick that up and try to go with speed. He does so. Guniarov with speed. Oh, we couldn't get that to the backhand. Unfortunate. Unfortunate on that. But we're going to keep the boys out there. Dumoulin is actually one of the top players in the league for plus-minus. That is kind of crazy. But here we go. Offensive zone draw. Carter wins it. Moreno's going to rip that on target. Man, Spencer Knight with the juicy rebounds. He just leaves those just chilling right in front. As Verhaeghe finds Jumbo Joe. Jumbo just misses the net on that one. His own Tippett now with it. He's going to turn that puck over. Carter turns it over himself. Oh, my goodness. We got some crazy hockey going on right now as Guniarov. Can we get a free goal out of it? Guniarov is going to seal the deal in this game, guys. And so we're going to head back to the main screen, hop into the next simulation as we've got this thing sealed. Massive 3-0 win as that keeps us in the hunt for the division, guys. We're still not out of the woods. We're in the wild card still, but big games here to end this episode. Will end after the Vegas Golden Knights game, whether we play or simulate. But we've got a big one here against the Islanders, away from home in or on Long Island. As the simulation of period 1 goes, we're up 1-0. Crosby on Varlamov. Period 2, we're up 2-1. Letang, Pajot. Quick sim period 3, 2-2. So we're going to go to overtime. We're going to play this one, hopefully come out on top. top of the circle area. But LETANG is going to get railed there on the play. MALKIN. Oh, that was not who I was looking for. I was looking for LETANG, but CROSBY is going to take advantage here. CROSBY wheels out, takes a slapper. Okay, well, okay. Not what we're looking for, but CROSBY. Oh, goodness. I'm surprised Rask didn't come out on that one. Just time up, time up. CROSBY wins the puck battle. Finds, oh, that's not good. CROSBY might be hurt, guys, as MALKIN is going to win the game. Oh, man, I really hope CROSBY isn't out. That was a massive, massive hit CROSBY took. Let's try to skate down to him. It looks like he is up and moving. I don't know if he's going to the bench. Let's take a look. Nope, CROSBY's up. Okay, hopefully CROSBY's good as the game is glitching out on us. Again, NHL 22, they got to figure it out. But hopefully CROSBY's okay. We win the game. We get the points. That's what we're looking for. So we'll move back and go ahead and hop into the simulation against the Vegas Golden Knights. So far, nothing saying CROSBY's been injured. Justin Armilda injured. Oh, Sidney CROSBY. Oh, knee injury, March 16th. Oh, I was waiting for the bad news, guys. I was waiting for it. March 16th. He's not out for too long. I would have expected him to be maybe out for a little bit longer. We're going to move MALKIN to center. Guniarov still gets the +5, which is nice. So then if we move Kapanen to the second line, Hosing's there. Heinen, I mean, he's not going to totally work on that line. Does Zach ASTON-REESE work on the third? He does not. So who do we have? We have got Rodriguez. We've got a few other... Got McGinn. Let's see if McGinn fits. I don't know if he does or not. He doesn't. But we could put Heinen. I do want to check to see if Rodriguez fits that line better, because he is also a playmaker. Let's see. He doesn't get any pluses, which is interesting. He does get a +2, but I'd rather give the ice time to Kapanen. Yeah, well, we'll give Rodriguez a go here. And then we'll swap Zach ASTON-REESE with Heinen. If I can find him. He's considered a center. I did not know that. So we'll get Heinen, BOYLE, McGinn. Okay, so that's fine. Again, CROSBY out does suck, but we still keep the +5, giving Guniarov a chance on the top pair. That said March 20-something. Okay, and it's only March 10th. So we haven't lost CROSBY for too long, but that is a big blow for the Hart Trophy. So MALKIN is going to have to step up. We'll take a look into that and see what that's going to look like here in just a moment. But Vegas Golden Knights, this is going to be the last game of the episode here, whether we play it or just sim it, as they are having a good season themselves. First period sim, we're up 2-1. MALKIN and LETANG, Dadanoff for the Golden Knights. Period 2 goes by. MALKIN, Smith on the goals. Period 3, we're able to seal the deal. Brian Rust on the goal. So we win a big game against the Vegas Golden Knights, 4-2 here. And that is all she wrote for this episode, guys. But now we're going to do some stuff here with the team. And look at that. We finished the episode where we started, somehow, some way. 74 points, second place in the division. So other teams have been on the struggle bus as well. As it looks like the division wild card, 68 points Canadians, 71 for Rangers, and the Lightning. Okay, Lightning, Bruins, and Canadians are all in the hunt for that. Again, CROSBY out here for a little bit is definitely going to hurt his chance for the Hart Trophy. MALKIN, again, going to have to step up in a big way. He's only got 64, so hopefully he's not out for too long. Hopefully get him back early. GUENTZEL almost hitting the 50 points as well as LETANG. Guniarov having a solid campaign. Let's see what he's been doing with Pittsburgh. 20 points in 26 games. I mean, that's amazing stuff. He is -7, which is quite interesting. But, man, just look at that. Almost the same. 26. So he's got more points in less games played with the Penguins this year than he did with the Dallas Stars in 32 games. So really, really awesome to see that production. I did meant to take a look here at points and goaltenders. I do want to actually take a look at the goaltenders to see how Rask has been doing after his injury. 27, 12, and 1, 6 shutouts, 9-1-6 with a 2.27. DeSmith, not too bad, 10 and 11, 1 shutout, 907, 278. I do also want to take a look at league standings for goaltenders and players. And where is he? Tuukka is down a little ways, but again, he was injured. He's only played 42 games, although Mrazek 43, and he's got pretty unreal numbers. So tough to see that, but let's go ahead and take a look at all skaters. Crosby, does he still lead the way? He does. Man, he's got quite a cushion, as Malkin's also in second. So that's very interesting to see. So hopefully when Crosby does come back, he hasn't missed too many games. Let's check defensemen, the battle for the Norris, as Letang and Hedman have a battle between them. So 47, 49, and even Barry and Hughes lingering there with points behind. But now I do want to take a look here. We'll take a look at the draft class as well, because I know our scouts should have been doing some more scouting, as they usually do. That's what scouts do. See if there's any more gems and see if there's any update to the players that we have been scouting. Again, still the gem, Lambert. This guy, Elite. Ooh, that's really good. 1 year Brett Burns type. Okay, interesting to see. Let's see here. Nightingale. Gage Nightingale. Let's scout him again. Let's do skill assets. See what we can get back for him. As we look down, this Kemmel guy, very nice player. Again, let's definitely scout him. Let's do skill assessment on him as well. I think, again, the one player, Maychuk, top 6 defenseman, X Factor. I definitely want to get skills asset on him as well. And then Curtis. And Curtis, I think, might be the gem. Two-way forward. He's looking still very good. We'll get skills assessment on him as well. As he's 2 years out, man, Tom Wilson type player. That's just going to be tough to pass up on. 6'4", right winger. We don't really have a player like that unless you want to consider Jeff Carter, but he is obviously older. But now let's take a look here at the contracts. This is what I really want to end off the episode on. I know we signed a lot of guys back for next year, as we've got. Actually, I'm kind of curious how much cap space. We'll take a look at Guniarov. We've got 19 million cap space. Guniarov does want a fair chunk of that, 8 million. He'd be our second highest player, which is second highest paid player, because he'd be making more than Malkin, GUENTZEL, and Letang, which is interesting. Let's take a look at Rusty. I know he was up in the 5s. He is coming down in his price. The less and less he's doing, the more ability that we would have to potentially bring him back. I know DEMERS doesn't want to re-sign, and he is wanting 3-1. That is quite a bit for an 81 overall, 33-year-old player. I don't think we'll bring him back. Zach ASTON-REESE, he hasn't done anything for us this year, and he wants $2 million. We're probably going to let him walk. Honestly, I kind of want to trade him at the deadline to try to get something out of him, just because we're not going to sign him back for the output he's been doing this year, because we have given him games. He just hasn't performed. Now, Boyle's interesting. He's solid fourth-line player. He is pretty slow, but he wants 1.5. That's interesting. Again, let's look at Zach ASTON-REESE again. $2 million for 6 points in 23 games played. That's just, it's not going to cut it for a fourth-line player who barely gets minutes anyways. I don't feel comfortable giving that up. RUHWEDEL as well. Again, he doesn't really play for us. He wants 1.2, and he's put up 1 assist in 18 games, -4. Again, we're not playing him as much. I understand that. But again, if you're wanting over 1.5, 1.4 range, you're gonna have to shovel out for us. So Guniarov, he does want to re-sign. I think we're gonna offer him, I'd say 7.85 for 2 years. I say would be a fair deal. Again, that would be making more than Malkin, GUENTZEL, Letang. So if he's gonna sign that, I hope he does, because then Rust. I'd say let's try to re-sign Rust later in the season, because I think he's going to ask a lot less, maybe around 4.2 range, which we could maybe even get him down to then 3.8. I feel like that would be a more of a bargain deal, which would then give us the option to think over DEMERS and Zach ASTON-REESE a little bit more. I know DEMERS has been playing well. I mean, 5 goals, 13 assists for a defensive defenseman. He is +7. I mean, let's check out his numbers. Let's just see in the past. Again, this is one of his best seasons he's had since Arizona in 2018. 20 points is on pace to beat that because he was injured that year, 69 games played. In a full season, 81 games with the Florida Panthers, he put up 28 points. We're already pretty close to that. And honestly, looking at it, he's been around the place. San Jose, Dallas, he's been all over the place. What's his most points? 34. He had put up 34 in 75 games one year, back in 2014. So, again, I don't feel like he's worth that much. Again, we are probably going to trade Zach ASTON-REESE to maybe get something out of him, even if we just trade him for picks and maybe bring in a free agent, a winger for a playoff run. And not really, I mean, the person, whoever we bring in, wouldn't really get playing time as Malin. I don't even really know how to say his name. We could probably just sign. I mean, he probably doesn't fit our lines, but that would be somebody we could potentially bring in if we give him away. Julius Honka, a very interesting player. I'm kind of curious. We do have one open space. Top 6'4" defensive potential. He is a two-way defenseman. I don't really want to bring that in. But yeah, no, it's going to be interesting what we could possibly get for Zach ASTON-REESE. Probably nothing, I would expect. But again, move him out because we're not going to want to re-sign him. We can sign somebody else later on in the season. But this is where we stand, guys, back in second place in the division. It was looking a little hairy there in today's episode, but that is going to be it, guys. Let me know, what should we do? Trade deadline's coming up here shortly in a few days, in days. So let me know what we should do. Should we move on from some players? Should we make some upgrades? What should we do? Let me know down in the comments. Should we trade DEMERS, try to get value out of him before we're not going to re-sign him? Again, let me know what you guys think. I want to see those comments down below. But that's going to be it for today's episode. I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, be sure to drop a like on this video. I hope you guys have a good one. And as always, stay dusty.